Hey, it's Riley, and in 2 days I will be 1 month on testosterone, um, which is amazing. I can't believe how fast this month has gone by. Um, I'm like, I'm already halfway through this quarter. Like, we're on week 5. What is that? Like, how did that happen? And school is picking up, and it's like super stressful. But that I'm used to, so I can handle that. Tea changes, on the other hand, are super different and also super exciting for the most part. Um, Obviously, my voice has changed. Like that is a thing. Um, it was one of the first things that I started to notice, but no one else noticed it at first. Um, and then I just saw my mom a couple weekends ago, and she heard it too. So it is official. And a couple of my housemates and my doctor and like other people have heard it now. So my voice is changing, which is amazing. I have noticed some acne. I already had a little bit left over from female puberty, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Considering my brother had it really bad when he was a teenager, I'm not complaining about this. Muscle growth is another one. I just had an appointment today, which is why my doctor noticed it. And I gained 5 pounds because for the longest time I was 125, and it like went up like maybe a pound or down maybe a pound, and then today I was 130, so I definitely gained weight, and I've been doing the same things I've always been doing, eating the same things, getting the same amount of exercise, so it must be the muscle growth. And I definitely have noticed it, mostly in my arms. They're like, it's so weird, like I can pick things up and it like surprises me how easy it is. Kind of catches me off guard. Also, my neck has gotten like wider, or like I guess my shoulders maybe, I don't know, but like right in here, it looks a lot more masculine, which I appreciate. And I kind of noticed that one day. I was like, oh hey, look at that. Another thing that has to do with my voice is that I'm always sitting there like this because I can feel something. It's an Adam's apple. It's tiny still, but it's there, and it makes me so happy. Because that was one of the things. It was just like this tiny little thing that like I really, really wanted an Adam's apple. Really bad. And now I kind of am starting to get one, so that's really exciting for me. Randomly, because I just thought of it, last night I had a dream that I had a beard and it was like the greatest thing ever. That's the thing. Obviously no signs of facial hair or any other hair growth yet, but it has only been a month, so. But other than that, the only other big change is sexuality, which, whew. Before I started tea, I identified as asexual, which was something that I figured out early January at tea camp, which was a camp held in Southern California in the mountains with like 60 or so trans people, and it was amazing. I'll probably make a video at some point about that experience as a whole because it was life-changing, and the people I met there were amazing. But and so at that camp I kind of came to the understanding that I was asexual. I'd never really had a sex drive. If I went the rest of my life without having sex, I would be okay. That was just like my understanding of it. Since starting tea, things have changed, which is really, really new for me. When I first like came out and started presenting as male, I would describe myself as a little boy, like maybe an 8-year-old or something. Now I'm starting to feel like a 13-year-old boy. Partly because like dealing with stress, my maturity level sometimes goes down. Like I just kind of do shit. I don't know. And also partly because I'm exploring new territory. I don't even know. It's just this like completely new experience, and I'm trying to figure things out. It's really confusing, but I'm open to exploration, and I am really, really excited. And at this point, I'm just talking to hear my voice. What am I talking about? Tomorrow, I have my 5th injection. The first 2 the nurses did for me. The next two, the third and the fourth, I did myself, but with the nurses watching me, just to make sure I did it right. Tomorrow, my fifth shot, I will do it completely on my own at home, probably sitting right here. And hopefully I can figure that out and not have to go in there, because I'm kind of getting tired of going into the health center every week. So I will maybe record that, because maybe it might help me actually do it on my own. So there's that. I'm a little bit nervous already. But I have done it the past few times, and I, haven't had any huge issues, since the first time when I got lightheaded. It's been so much better. I didn't even have, the day after the injection, have a little bit of pain in the injection site at all this week, so I don't know. But injections. So as some things are starting to change, like my voice and the muscle growth and everything, other things that didn't bother me as much are starting to bother me more. The biggest example of that is my chest. I tried to wear kind of a tighter shirt on Monday. And so I actually, because usually I can get away with just wearing a sports bra and a baggy shirt, and it's pretty flat. And that way I can just kind of ignore the fact that it's there. But because I wore a tighter shirt, I tried to, full on bind, and it did not go over well. I was just completely uncomfortable, and since then it's been this huge thing where I just, I can't handle it. So I'm thinking of getting an actual binder from Underworks. I've done my research, I just have yet to actually choose which one and actually get it. So, I mean, it happens. I was kind of half hoping that tea would shrink the size of my chest, because I know that's a possibility, and so far it hasn't. And since I'm small-chested, I mean, there was the possibility that it could be enough that I wouldn't even have to have top surgery, but honestly, I'm not holding out hope, because I don't want to get my hopes up and then not have it happen. Speaking of surgeries, I don't have any specific plans at the moment. I'm kind of still in the high of starting testosterone, but I would like to have a complete hysterectomy at some point, and then depending on how T works with my body, having top surgery, if that is still an issue later on. But I feel like I would get the hysterectomy before I would get top surgery, because that's more important for me, between the history of cancer in my family and the fact that my periods are the most uncomfortable part of my month, and just, the health risks associated with being on T and having those parts. I just don't have to worry about them. Just nope. So that's it for now. I will have another video up tomorrow of me doing my first self-injection at home. So get excited for needles. Other than that, I will talk to you later. Bye.